This is day one of the trip. Wilson's taking the wheel at first. So, I guess we should explain what this trip is. This trip is the process of a 5-week road trip. 3 of it will be pretty much undocumented, at least while it's happening, unlike this. And since we'll be backpacking for 3 weeks then. The rest of the 3 weeks, there'll probably be roughly a video a day. There may be some days that there's nothing. A lot of it's going to be like this, where we're sitting in the car and talking. So, I should say that I'm Nicholas. That's Wilson. Wilson, you want to say something?
Man, sometimes, I swear, trucks just don't, they drive with inferiority complexes, man. Every truck driver, he just has like some kind of insecurity. Anyways, you can go back to what you're saying.
All right, now that he's had his rant about trucks, let's discuss some thoughts. So for this trip, of course, it's 5 weeks long. Three of it is going to be backpacking at Philmont Scout Ranch, and the other 2, we're going to be touring the U.S. Some of our major stops are Dallas and Kansas City, as well as Glacier National Park, with, of course, plenty of stops in between. So, we're going to be going and seeing some sights. Today's destination is Twin Falls, Idaho. Right now, we're cruising along I-84. And we've got a distance to go, a lot of miles. Yeah, clear. You want to say anything about the trip?
I mean, it's kind of hard to believe, we're actually on this trip. It was kind of like a fever dream the whole time that it was actually going to happen, but
realistically, it still is a fever dream. Like, as I told you earlier, when we were at 7-Eleven, it was like, I don't believe that we're actually doing this.
I mean, this is going to be like the longest period that I've been away from home directly. I'm not a big vacationer, generally, so it's going to be cool. Especially since it's just us. We've got no, other parents here to, make sure we don't die, but they're also not going to bother us the whole time, so that's also nice.
But we do have to, call them still.
Taking a level of responsibility, that's good. I'm driving a diesel vehicle for the first time in my life. This is cool. Audi Q6, fine piece of German engineering. Q5?
Q5.
Q6, okay. Q5, German engineering, German cars, the fucking best cars. What is it with the Germans, man? They always make the best shit.
Family friendly.
Oh. I forgot.
He forgore.
Whoops.
Oh well, doesn't matter. There's actually a 3rd member of this crew that you can't see right now. His name is the Desert Duck. He's traveled with my father's fraternity group, Delta Epsilon, on many of their journeys, and so the Desert Duck is making a journey with us before it goes back to one of the other members of the fraternity. So the Desert Duck will get a lot of time. The Desert Duck's somewhere back over there because he fell off the cooler. It was sad.
Poor guy.
What's that?
That's an oversized load.
Big load.
I wonder if they're sometimes they literally just drive down the road with houses, so
I think that's what that is.
I hope it is. That would be very cool.
So yeah, there's a lot that's going to be going on. We've got 3 weeks in the backcountry at Philmont. It's the longest trek you can do. It's called the Rayado trek, and you and a bunch of strangers essentially form a crew, and go out and hike for 3 weeks, and you don't know where you're going. So it's gonna be an adventure for sure. One that neither of us have done. we've gone to Philmont before, both of us. Kind of why we knew about this. Twice, yeah? Because you went to Nail.
Nail.
I went to Nail.
And
the actual trek.
The trek.
Some more further out plans after Philmont. We get to go and have fun down in Dallas with some of my relatives. And down there we're gonna tour the city. And you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Down there we're gonna tour the city, and I guess see sights.
Eat barbecue.
Barbecue is important.
It's Dallas. You have to.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a time.
Man, I wish we put Nebraska on the list. We could have gone and got some corn, bro.
Corn.
Nebraska corn is bussin'.
I don't know which part of the trip I'm more excited for. How about you?
I think that Dallas is going to be really cool. Kansas City, I don't know. It's kind of a dice roll on that one, especially since we're going to be there so long. It might get boring. It might not. Glacier's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to seeing the Stutzmans again. Those are family friends who we're staying with. It's been a little while since I talked to them.
Oh, hey, I found a piece of my phone.
Oh. That's lucky.
A piece of my phone case.
Whoa. Oversized
just
load.
past Molten Falls.
Oh. Why? You're not an oversized load.
No, he goes to that other van, so back off and get behind that truck.
I am. If they'll let me. They're not going to let me. I can't
We're
believe
at this spot here.
Yeah.
Go.
Sorry, Subaru, but had to be done.
Anyways, you're talking about Glacier.
Yes. Old family friends of mine who we're going to go stay with. It's been a long time since I saw them. I'm mainly more excited to see them than about Glacier, but Glacier will be cool, I guess. Yeah.
Well, we have to like spend a lot of effort to try and get a park pass.
Yeah. We're going to stay up till midnight that night. We're just going to grab it at the earliest possible.
8 a.m. CST is when you can get Glacier passes. You're good to switch.
I don't really want to anymore. Because
okay.
there are a bunch of trucks over there. There's just trucks everywhere. Can they all just pick a lane and stay there?
84 is the biggest trucking road to get across this area. You have to go across 84 or one up in Seattle, or there's a couple in California. You have to pick one of those to truck.
My point, though, they should just all stay on the right lane.
I don't know. I'm excited for Dallas because, you know, I got family there.
Family, yeah.
Glacier has been on the bucket list and been attempted before by our family. Didn't happen.
Axis.
But I'm also very excited to get back to Philmont, but I'm also nervous because I'm fairly chunky. But even though I'm probably going to be the slowest of the group, being stubborn counts for a lot, being honest.
The main thing I'm worried about is chafing. I hate chafing, and I chafe a lot. I chafe very easily, so we'll see.
Baby powder.
I don't have any.
You want to stop and get some at some point?
Yeah, sure, why not? We've still got 3 days until we even get down there. Oh, the truck's moved. Thank you, truck. Now we going. Alright, now we cruising.
My biggest wonder is if we're going to get to cross into North Country or not. There's like a 6-hour window that you have to cross into North Country because that's when the guide is there.
That other truck moved. I wonder, I've never been to North Country, you know? I've only ever done stuff in South Country there.
Yeah, we've hit the border at a rifle shooting.
I've heard that North Country is like different.
North Country, there is nothing there anymore besides like some very beat-in camps. There's no staff camps. So you'll make it like 3 days in.
So it's really like back country.
It is back country.
Sounds cool.
I think it would be cool to go and see, but
someday I'd love to, you know, do like Army Ranger school and just spend 3 months in the back country starving to death. That's literally what the Rangers do. They go out there, they're like, you get no food, just cope.
Suck it up.
Like, say what you will about how hard like SEAL training is. They give you food there.
Wilson want food. It need to be big.
Yum, yum.
Your dog this morning. That was really funny. Fedora dog. It was good.
Are you still recording all this?
Yeah.
Oh. Free real estate. The trucks are all behind me.
But there's always like the little stops along the way. We're making time to get down to Philmont. There's just not a lot of time. We have to be there on the 20th. So there's time, but there's not a ton of time. So we have to make reasonable time, about 8 hours a day or so. 6 to 8 hours, depending upon the day.
Very doable. We're gonna do this in probably like 2-hour blocks, right? Me, then you, then me, then you.
Depends. Just go until you don't want to.
All right.
Or taking a
I can do that.
rest stop break. We'll probably swap then, unless it's like immediately after a swap.
All right, good plan. This BMW is really making me think.
About how you want to buy a BMW.
I own a BMW.
You don't own it.
He's making me think about why he just lane changed in front of me and then dropped his speed by like 10 miles an hour.
That's a you moment.
I don't know, man. I only drop my speed when I lane change and then someone in front of me just decides to slam on their brakes. Dip.
Yeah. So the fire's here. So that you good?
I enjoyed that. That was fun.
All right. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot more, and there isn't a lot to talk about today because it's kind of only just started.
Yep.
Heck,
Just driving.
Yeah, we've only been on the road for not that long.
By the last day of this trip, I think we're both gonna want to blow our brains out. So, here's to hoping.
Well, I think Philmont is gonna be a good reset point.
Yeah, Rayado is equal to longer than the entirety of the road trip. I hope that the people we hike with are decent.
I'm not too worried. I think the people, whoever we're hiking with, is gonna be committed to doing this.
I hope so.
The only thing I'm worried about is having to evac someone for like the rest of our crew. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
I'm also hiking on stress fractures, so that'll be interesting.
Wilson gets to be slow man.
I think I'll be fine unless I need to run. I can walk fine. It's just when I run they hurt.
Well, it means slow down.
Yeah.
So
This is what happens when you go run without any like training. You just collapse and die.
a lack of calcium
Oh, calcium's fine. I just didn't have any like
training. Yeah.
under my belt at all, and I went out and ran PR distance.
So that's kind of all there is to talk about today. I mean, we're about to go past Bonneville Dam, which is fun.
That's cool.
Biggest dam.
All right, cruise control's going off here because this is kind of a cancer zone.
Yeah, this is cancer zone.
Oh,
I would like show you Bonneville Dam when we come up, but we're kind of right next to a truck.
What is happening right now?
Well, we got past. Let's see if we can show off Bonneville Dam up here.
Jeez, these guys are pacing each other. Oh, this truck wants to get over. Yes. Let him over. Move. Oh my God. You people do not know how to drive.
That's the infrastructure for Bonneville Dam over there. I couldn't get a good view, but nonetheless, there was an attempt made to show you Bonneville Dam. There's gonna be a lot more put out.
Oh, tunnel. Get ready. Hold your breath.
Oh. There's a longer tunnel than before.
Fine.
So, yeah, that's kind of it. I hate to say that that's it, but...
I gotta say, me and this BMW, we're fast friends now. We're literally best buds.
Yeah. So, do you have anything you want to say before we sign off?
Pray for us.
That's a reasonable request. So, we'll see you all around. And probably tomorrow.
If we don't die in a wreck, then yes, we'll see you tomorrow.
If we die, though, you'll get an update.
Yeah.
From heaven or whatever.
From heaven, yeah, we'll bring the camera.
Bring the camera to heaven.
Feature God on our road trip.